Marriage is a blending of hearts. It's a union of two lovers as one. Your marriage stands not by the authority of the state or by the power of your wedding certificate, but your marriage stands by the strength of your love and by the power of your faith in one another. Today, in making this commitment, you will become stronger, better, and deeper. And today you demonstrate your devotion to one another by committing yourself to a life together. There's 3 encouragements that I'd like to give you. First, every day be very grateful for the person that's standing. Second of all, live each day as if it's your last day, which means make every moment count that you have. Whether the days are good or not so good, by you standing together, by you encouraging, by you sharing life every moment, no matter what happens, your lives will be richer and deeper. Also, in tender words and in kind actions, you'll make your marriage a very safe place for one another to be. The last thing that I want to encourage you with is every great marriage is built on love and respect. And love and respect is something that you can share with one another. It's a gift that you give. You give love and you give respect. Well, I want to encourage you that how you build that is through being vulnerable, through being understanding and encouraging of one another. So with those things in mind, what I'd like to have you do is I'm going to give you a short little encouragement, and then I'll have you read your commitments to each other. My hope for you is that you have many long years to enjoy each other's company. My hope for you is that you're grateful for the good fortune that you've had in finding one another and the good fortune that you have of loving each other. My hope for you is that you'll build a home that is sheltering and welcoming, not only for each other, but for all the people that are going to be drawn into your life. And last of all, my hope for you is that you'll love and be loved, not only by each other, not only by your family, but by friends and those that would love to have been here today to share this with you. So with those things in mind, if you'll take your little commitments that you have for one another, and if you'll share those with each other right now.
Oh, thank you. Hope you can all hear me okay. When we first met, lots of our friends didn't think that Scott and I would survive. And I suppose I have to admit, I thought that too. But I'm really happy to say that we've proven them and ourselves by our acknowledgement of our strengths and by being supportive of each other, that opposites do survive. I feel extremely privileged to call you my friend. We have great passion for one another, which I'm very proud of. And I believe we care deeply for one another. I think Elton John summed it up for me the other night when he said how wonderful life is when you're in the world.
Let's stand and take some beating. Well, I love you, Tracy, and because we are so different, and because we make each other laugh, also because there's so many things that we have in common and so many things that we enjoy doing together, and again, because we laugh so much together, we have a great time. There's only one of you. I'm so glad that I found you. And we're so lucky that we found each other and that we love one another as deeply as we do. And I feel privileged to be able to spend the rest of my life.
And if you'll face each other and hold hands, and Scott, this time you have to go first. I, Scott, take you, Tracy. Just repeat after me.
I, Scott, take you, Tracy,
To be my wife,
my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
Tracy, I, Tracy, take you, Scott,
I, Tracy, take you, Scott,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for for better, for better or for better, for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
And could we have the rings, please? If you'll take each other's rings. And if you'll just take a moment and if you'll hold them there, and there's a couple things I'd like to draw your attention to. You'll notice these rings are very small in size, but they're very large in significance. The first thing I want you to notice that these rings are in a perfect circle, which is a great reminder that they never end. There's no ending to these rings, which is also something very, very important to remember, that your love for one another never ends. Second of all, these rings are precious, not just because of the metal that they're made of, but because they represent the memories that you've made so far, the memories that you're making right now, and the memories that are in store for you in the future. And so whether you're together or apart, my hope for you is that, when you're sitting around and you're playing with the ring on your finger, that you'll be reminded that your love for one another never ends, and that your love for each other is very precious. So with those things in mind, Scott, if you'll take Tracy's ring and put it on her ring finger. And once you get it on there, if you'll hold it there and repeat after me. There you go. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign that I choose you
as a sign that I choose you
to be my lover,
to be my lover,
my partner, and my best friend.
my partner, and my best friend.
Wear it and think of me,
Wear it and think of me
and know that I love you.
and know that I love you.
And Tracy, if you'll take Scott's ring and put it on his ring finger. Once you get it there, repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign that I choose you
as a sign that I choose you
to be my lover,
to be my lover,
my partner, and my best friend.
my partner, and my best friend.
Wear it and think of me,
Wear it and think of me,
and know that I love you.
and know that I love you.
And now, because you've declared your love for one another by sharing vows and exchanging rings, by the authority given to me by the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Scott, you get to kiss your new wife.
Yahoo!
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Tyree.
Junior!
Junior.